All right, so we are ready now to start our Labyrinth journey. And as you might think about, the Labyrinth is basically going to be a big maze. We're going to enter the estate path, and we're going to go through. Now, there will be locations such as this that show you your current location. Every day, the Labyrinth will change layouts. It has a certain number of layouts that I can choose from, and the Labyrinth every day will change. So what you're seeing on my screen might not be the same thing for you, and do keep that in mind. These are more inscriptions to give us more lore if we want to listen to it, although it's not necessary. And these guys will attack us here. Let's keep on pushing through. And you can see some of the traps are happening right now. Traps also affect enemies, so if you pull enemies through the traps, they too will get damaged by it. So you can manipulate it. See, as you can see, those guys got killed by the traps. We have a decorative chest here. Let's kill these guys here, and we can see what we get in that chest. Okay, so we got a decorative chest to open. Got a Bane of the Loyal. What's the next lieutenant you hit will be killed instantly. I don't even know what lieutenant is that we're fighting, but we're just gonna wait until maybe the encounter, maybe the boss encounter has something for us. I'm not too sure, but I'm not gonna get rid of it because it's not really going to matter that much right now. Oh, and we leveled up, so let's use our path of building to figure out where we need to go. So we already got a point there. Okay. We already got a point there, so let's move here and put a point there. Great. And let's keep going. Alright, out into the next area. Use our movement speed. And just run through here. Oh, look for this opening. Oh, cool, an orange door. That's what we want. That lets us know that we're going into a next area. Okay. And we'll hit current location. Okay, and then this will show us the highlighted circle is where we're at. The line will show us where we're going. And this next area will tell us what is in the next area. These images here that look like a skull almost, these will be, you'll need to go to 3 different areas that look like this in order to ascend into your mastery class. Now, we're just fighting one boss. We're fighting one boss, and we get his health down to 66%, and he'll stop and open the next level for us. And then the next time we find this little skull icon after this, we'll bring his health down to 33%. And then he'll open another area, and then we have to find him a third time. And the third time we find him will enable us to kill him and get our ascendancy points. So that's how it works. And also be aware that if you find something along the way and you think, oh, let's go sell the item. If you portal out of the Lord's Labyrinth or you end up dying, you have to redo the Labyrinth again. So do your very best to not fill your stash with, or not fill your inventory with a bunch of items that you don't necessarily need. because there might be something that drops, and then you'll have to remove it from your inventory, and it will make it a little bit more difficult to sort of filter out what items you need, what items you don't need. So we leveled up. We can now use our Summon Stone Golem, and we are using our new axe. So let's socket this item in here, and it gives us this golem down here. So it says summons a stone golem that grants you life regeneration. In addition to its melee attack, the stone golem uses a rolling charge and a powerful slam that can taunt enemies. So let's push Q to summon him, and there we go. We have additional life regeneration, and this shows his health bar up here, so we can see what the health bar is of our golem, and we can see the buffs it provides us. Click this gate, and it'll open up to the next area. And this might be the lieutenant. Yeah, Lieutenant of Rage. So that killed him one shot because we had that item that killed a lieutenant instantly. So same thing with Hillock. We're going to run around, let him do his attacks, and we're going to attack him when he's not attacking us. And just being aware of what is around us so we don't get overwhelmed. And just keep attacking him. Alright, and that covering up right there lets us know that we've finished the phase. And we're on to the next area. You can always check your location by clicking on current location here. This again will tell us that we are at this area location with the highlighted circle. This next area, we can't go backwards. It's going to be the Aspirants Plaza, which is where, or the Aspirants location, which is where we just got done finishing that boss. But if you notice, right off here to the right is we have one that goes straight ahead and one that goes down. Now, I don't know if the one straight ahead is the best one to go to, but we're going to go around and search for another entrance just to see if it will give us, progress us further through. And take a look. So we have another decorative chest, which is the same kind of chest that we saw initially that gave us that item that let us kill the lieutenant in one hit, which was kind of cool. This guy's got an extra physical damage aura and a fast energy shield recharge, so looks like he's not very tough. Not very tough at all. Okay, let's open this chest. We got a Sand of Eternity. Let's see. The next idol you hit will no longer regenerate life. Okay. That probably has to do with our actual boss fight. Maybe some mechanics with him. And there's our next door. Awesome. Got a scrap there. Oh, geez. That was a close one. Excellent. We got him. Let's open this door. And then check this location to see if it's where we need to go. Huh. So it looks like if we find the other passageway, we can skip this area entirely. So let's try to do that. Let's try to find the other location. Let's keep on pushing through here. We have a yellow or a rare strong box, which is great. They'll have to be funneled through this choke point here, which is wonderful. We can just sit here and attack them. And we ended up getting ornate spike shield and a 2-stone ring. Spike shield is green, blue, and red linked, so that'll give us a chromatic orb. And let's identify this 2-stone ring. Okay, not a very good 2-stone ring. That's all right. Let's get these scrolls. Just keep moving through here. We got more traps. So as you can see, these traps here are a little different. What these traps mean with the circles on the ground is if I run over them, it activates, and then a couple of seconds later, they spawn the traps. So you can use this as a way to sort of run from trap to trap and not get attacked, and they're not in a set motion. Something like this is a set motion. We can jump over that, and keep moving through here. That got activated, so we'll go like this. Walk down here. Awesome. And there's our next orange door. So that's got to be our next location. Let's make our way through here. Current location. Aha! All right. So if we would have entered this door up here, we would have had to gone through this location down here, and then gone through another door in order to get to this other skull icon here. And since we decided to take a look at the other areas and found this door, we can now skip this secondary passage and go straight to the next fight. Wonderful.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation.
And make sure to get the crafting recipes when they do appear here. I've already gotten mine, but make sure if you're a new player, you always click those crafting recipes. It's going to help you. And this says, idol you hit will no longer regenerate life. So, let's see, maybe 3 idols? It looks like it. Which one do we want? Let's do this bottom one here. So we hit that, it no longer regenerates life. And let's just move around. Don't get hit by him. Uh-oh. Our golem is taking some hits for us, which is great.
Such resilience.
All right, and that lets us know right there that we finished the phase. We can kill these guys if we want to. Let's go into the next area. All right, get those gloves so we can get another chromatic orb, which is great. We got 2 chromatic orbs right here just from these 2 items alone. Got the fire pit trap right there behind us. Let's keep going through here. Huh. Got that little icon there, that little green icon here. It might be a little harder to see. There we go, something like this. So this little green icon here lets us know that there's a door there. Let's keep going through here. Let's walk up here. Huh. So this is kind of weird. There's supposed to be an entrance here. As you can see on my map, there's supposed to be an entrance here, but I can't get there. Well, what you need to know for these sorts of areas is that if there's ever a pathway to another room and there's no easy way to get into that room this way, or there's no locked door blocking it, there's usually a switch somewhere nearby. So try to mouse over, try to find a switch. Okay, cool. There's a switch right there. So let's hit the switch. Aha! And the door opens up. Perfect. Oh, and there's some enemies inside. Let's kill these enemies here. And and go in there. And we have a couple more enemies to kill. And we get a mysterious dark shrine. So dark shrines will do a couple of different things. There's a chance for the dark shrines to like give you benefits in the labyrinth that you're currently in. So like a good example is the traps will do half of the damage that they're normally supposed to do. Or you might get a shrine buff. You might get a regenerate health and mana buff or something like that. So let's take a look and see what we get. So it says dark influences reside in dark places, and it says to the worthy go the spoils. And if I hit tab, I can now see Azario will drop an additional unique item on death. So that lets me know that's what the mysterious dark shrine did, is it gave me another unique item when we kill Azario. Hit this lever to get out. Just keep moving through this area here. Using our potions to move faster. Running across this burning ground. Remember, getting hit by these darts will slow you down. It'll also poison you. So it tries to make it a little bit harder. Now these interesting traps here will slam, and if they hit you, they will make you bleed. See, as you can see there, I'm bleeding. So try not to get hit by these traps there. Alright. We got a strong box there. Open that up. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got a bunch of items here. Okay, so let's pick all these items up. 2-stone ring. Vile staff. Awesome. That works. Ooh, no, yellow one. Portal scroll. Just keep moving through here. Using our health or speed potion. All right, next area. Remember, let's look at the current location. So we can either go up one and then have to come back down one. So that's 2 rooms. Or we can just enter this one room and be on our way. So let's just enter this one room. Although if you wanted to go into the previous areas, you're more than welcome to. It's not necessary. It's completely up to you. We're just going to run through here, trying to avoid the traps and a lot of the enemies. We get body blocked there, so we use our leap slam to jump away from it. These needlebacks. Excellent. We just leveled up. All right. Pushing through here, trying to find the next area. All right, again, we have this location here where there's an area to go further past, but there's no way I can get past there. So let's look for a switch. Let's see here. Aha, right there. Right in front of it. Excellent. Let's hit that button. And it opens a new area for us. Cool. Well, let's be cautious here. I don't want to do anything that's going to kill me. Open that lever. And then hit that lever, and that opens the door. Let's hit this lever as well. And that one. And that one. There's no more levers to hit. Okay. So we're done hitting... Oh, last one there. Okay. Go through here. Hit that lever. Hit that lever. And let's just get rid of these enemies so they're not chasing us. Huh. Okay, put a wall of ice around. Let's see this. Oh, okay, so I can't pick that up because my inventory's full. Well, I don't need the vial staff. It takes up a lot of room. 4x2. So let's get rid of that because we don't need it. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to have a space in the middle to put items, but I don't want to hoard items while I'm in this area here. So let's hit this Mysterious Dark Shrine. And again, it'll either give us a shrine buff up top, or it'll give us something new in the area.
Influences reside in dark places.
So it says Azario will drop an additional treasure key on death. Excellent. That sounds really good. Another treasure key is really nice, because that means hopefully we'll have more treasure to loot. Okay, so which one were we doing again? I can't remember. Okay, so from the top there, go down one, and then go down off to the right. So top there, down one, and then over to the right. Okay. And then we're going to get Barbarism for our last one. This is Chance to Bleed. Let's level that up so we do more damage with Bleed. Alright, and moving up this area here, we have a rare enemy here. Scroll of Wisdom, Scroll of Wisdom. Want to keep picking up those Scrolls of Wisdom, that way we can identify items. All these scrolls, man, nice. Okay. Maybe it's going to be a little bit further up this way. Let's see. Okay, cool. There's another door. That's what we're looking for. An orange door. Huh. Awesome. So if we went in the previous door there, we could have just doubled or even tripled the locations that we have to get to this endpoint. Or we could have just went from here to here, and then from here to the endpoint as well. And since we've killed it one time, killed it a second time, this is going to be the final time that we're going to kill him. So after we do this, we'll be getting our ascendancy.
Can afford to be promising.
And we can deposit anything in the stash if we need to. Let's see, we have a Colossal Life and a Colossal Mana. Alright, and let's see. So we don't want to just use the Colossal Life as its base here. We want to add some modifiers to it. So the only thing you can really do with a Colossal Life Flask like this, that is just a normal item, is use an Orb of Transmutation. An Orb of Transmutation, as it says, will upgrade a normal item to a magic item. So we're going to right-click the currency, drag it over to this, and left-click it. And then hold Alt to see if it is giving us 2 affixes, because we want 2. Looks like it's only giving us 1. So we can use an Orb of Augmentation to add a second one. Cool. So we got immunity to shock. Awesome. And we can replace that one there. Wonderful. So immunity to shock, it gives us instant recovery. Instead of 1,000 life over 3.5 seconds, it gives us 340. But the recovery is instant, so we don't have to wait for the health bar to fill up. It just gives us 340 HP, which is nice.
Our throne is the most devious trap of them all.
All right. Last guy, he's going to drop an additional unique item and an additional treasure key. We're going to watch out for his attacks. Give ourselves some room. Oh, geez. Let's get out of here. And remember, if you end up dying in this fight, you'll have to redo the fight all over. So it's a good idea to try your best to stay alive. And especially with these bleed builds, it's nice because you can bleed him, and at the top, you can see his health draining. And when we bleed him and make him move, his health drops down faster. So try to do that if you can. Try to bleed him and then make him chase you. All right. We got him. Let's get the treasure key there. Another treasure key. We have our unique item, our first unique item, which we can't use because it's a quiver. Ah, shucks. Let's identify some items. Okay, so that's pretty good bow quiver, but we can't use it because we're not using a bow. This has got strength and cold resistance. And extra damage to attacks, but it doesn't have attack speed, so we don't want that, really. This one here has got more armor. It's got extra quality. And life regeneration. Ooh, but it's got lightning resistance. And we need lightning resistance. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, wait, but we have 3 socketed here. But if I mouse over to Leap Slam, I can see that War Banner and Pride don't light up, unlike these ones here. So I can see visually that these gems don't support Leap Slam. So I don't have to worry about these all being linked because they're all individual. So let's unlink them or unsocket them and put them in here. And then we replace this. And now we're at 63 lightning resistance. So we're super close to hitting cap, which is wonderful. Because that's where we want to be. We want to be at capped resistances. All right. Now we're in this area here. We can deposit some items if we need to. Need to create some stash space. Oh, let's open some treasure chests. Which ones? We have 2 keys. Let's open this one. And this one. All right. We got some currency items. Wonderful. So a divine font, huh? Divine font. Transform a skill gem to be a random transfigured gem of the same color or 2% quality to a gem. Okay, well, I don't know what a transfigured gem is. I don't really want to spend my gem that I have here, this Lacerate, to do that. But 2% quality is pretty good. If you hold down left alt, when mousing over your gem, you can see at the very bottom, it shows you additional effects from quality. So I gain 20% increased attack speed if I've changed stance recently. That doesn't really help me because I'm not changing stances. What about Leap Slam? Increased stun duration. That's not very good either. What about melee physical damage support? Okay. Supported skills deal 0 to 10% increased melee physical damage. Let's do that one. So you put it in there, you click add 2% quality, and you hit craft. And now we're at 2% quality. And you can see that it added another line of text. Support skills deal 1% increased melee physical damage because of the quality there. So that lets us that shows us that quality makes a big difference sometimes with gems. Okay. And then we're going to go to the Altar of Ascendancy. And this is where we will, the first time, this is where we will choose our Ascendancy. Choose your Ascendancy class. You will receive 2 Ascendancy skill points the first time you complete each Labyrinth. So this is the very first Labyrinth we're doing. And let's not get overwhelmed. I don't know if we're doing Slayer, Gladiator, or Champion. Let's go into Path of Building. And where do we find it? Well, it's nowhere on here. There's no green here. But it looks like these items here are the ones that are the Ascendancies, because these are 3, and they're in circles like this. Let's go down. Okay, cool. I think we found it right here, because it's lit up compared to the other ones. So let's look at what we're getting here. We're getting attack speed and bleed chance, and we're getting gratuitous violence. Okay, so let's find out. Let's click the Gladiator. This is what we're going to be going into ascending it. So we ascend, and now it's forever on our skill tree. Okay, so then let's figure out which one we're doing. So we're going to the right. We're getting gratuitous violence. So gratuitous violence is there. So we do, it says we have 2 ascendancy points left. Let's choose this one and choose that one. We hit accept or apply points. Now, our clear speed should be a lot faster because bleeding enemies you kill explode, dealing 20% of their maximum life as physical damage. So that means if we kill an enemy and they are in the middle of another group of enemies and they explode, that can potentially cause other enemies to bleed. And when they die, they will explode. And when that guy dies, other guys next to him will explode. So it could be like a chain effect where you kill one guy, it explodes, and then it chains to other enemies, and they all explode too. So this point right here is going to massively increase our damage when it comes to the long run. Mainly because it adds another layer of offense to our build. And because we didn't really get anything else of note, we can't open any more chests because we need a treasure key to open it. Let's return back to town. All right. And it still says complete the labyrinth, huh? Didn't I just do that labyrinth? I could have sworn that's what I needed to do. So let's go back into the Experience Plaza and see what needs to be done. Well, I already did this, so I don't know why it's saying complete the Lord's Labyrinth. Oh, you have gained access to the Cruel Labyrinth from the Shavronne Encampment. As you can see here, without my face. Complete it to earn additional ascendancy points. So I'm guessing the Cruel Labyrinth and also the Merciless Labyrinth and the Eternal Labyrinth we will have to complete, but we can't do it right now because we're not level 55 and we don't have these locations opened. So let's just wait and see what the guide tells us to do. Now, obviously, looking at this, you can see down here at the bottom, it says level 32 Ascendancy plus Dominus. Okay, cool. And this one down here says second Ascendancy and then third Ascendancy. Okay, so we're eventually going to have our skill points for all of our Ascendancy points, which is great. And we need to get this one here, Barbarism, in order to progress the area. Okay. So that was done after we finished Act 3. Now we're going to go into Act 4. And we're going to go up the canal, or the aqueduct. And try to find Highgate. Okay. So we're done with the Lord's Labyrinth. We have our exploding... Ooh. Oh! Oh, man. They're just popping like popcorn. And the nice thing about this ascendancy point is that enemies that have increased health, that will scale their damage when they die. So killing an enemy that has a lot of health and then a bunch of enemies are around them, killing that one singular enemy will explode, and if it has more HP than all the ones around him, 20% of his HP will be dealt to the surrounding enemies, and they can all pop as well. So it makes for a very interesting type of gameplay. Let's get a boots. Oh, we got movement speed. That's nice. With strength and maximum life. So let's do that. Let's use those boots because they have more stats to them and they have life. And it's not just 20% increased. That's great. Okay. Just going to keep pushing through here. I know it's a little bit incorrect with the quest here, but unfortunately I was not recording at the time when I progressed through here. So that was my mistake, but we will go through here as if it's your first time. And we will go through and progress through Highgate, or to Highgate is where we're trying to go. Just moving through here. We hit a dead end, so let's walk up here. Kill this rare enemy. Dropped nothing for us. Oh! Oh! Oh, man, that's cool. So they just pop like that. Pop. Pop. Ha 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 ha. That's great. That should make killing enemies a lot easier. Extra damage done to them after I kill enemies is great. Alright. So we're just getting into Act 4. Ooh, a wolf pelt. Aw, man. If only we had a way to get back to town to sell some of this stuff. You know what? We don't need this chest piece anymore. So let's get rid of that because a chromatic orb is a little more important than just selling an item that doesn't have any value to it. This is a mini boss here, the 100-foot shadow. Looks like a bird thing. Whoa. Slams down too, so we're gonna try to avoid his attacks. And he goes up. Alright. We don't need the clasp boots. The ruby ring is fire resistance, but we don't need fire resistance. We need more lightning resistance. Scroll of wisdom. Just gonna run through left to right here and just see where we're going. Grab the orb. All right. Alrighty. Had to blow my nose there. Wonderful. We have a note there. Okay, cool. Here's the entrance to Highgate. That's where we need to go. Awesome. Once we get into Highgate, we're going to talk to all the NPCs that have exclamation points over their head. This will be sealed off. We can't get into there yet, but we will explain how to do that. Talk to her, and then Dahlia is supposed to be here, and we'll talk to Dahlia when she's there. And we'll go talk to Tasuni here. Okay. Now, we need to go to the Dried Lake to find Desherate's banner. We'll go down here. We'll just try to go through here as a little bit faster, just so we can try to find this enemy. As you can see, I'm just simply running and swiping, and letting the bleeds do a lot of the work. Whoa. Nice. Excellent. Whoa. Popping it. Pop, pop, pop. Wonderful. We don't need the faster casting support because that's cast speed, and we're not using any cast speed. We're using... we're actually using attack speed, so it's not really necessary to have that. Cool, and we leveled up. Okay, we don't need the spirit shield. It's not very useful for us. Trying to find somebody named Ball. Alright. Okay. Well, we're bleeding. That's not good. Prevents recovery above 50%. Huh. So that means that, okay, my life cannot go above 50% if I use a health potion while I'm fighting this guy. Alright. Well, didn't matter because we killed him very quickly anyways. Level up the War Banner gem. Trying to find Desherate's seal. There's the loot goblin. But he ran away. Alright, well, whatever. Not a big deal. If I remember, those loot goblins don't give me very much anyway, so... Gilded axe, two-handed. No, we're not using a two-handed axe. Let's see, try to find Vol. That's what we're looking for here. Killing these enemies here along the way. We're gonna skip this icon here because I don't know what that is, so let's not worry about it. Night Wane. Okay. Life flask. Maybe we'll find Vol over here. Huh. Well, this bleed is making quick work of everything. Excellent. Look at that. Wow. Doing all my damage for me. And Vol. Okay, cool. Here's Vol. This is where we're going to get our Desherate's banner. We're just going to attack him. Alright. And if he dropped it, we would pick up his Desherate's banner here. We can level up our skill points. We don't have to worry about ascendancy points right now, so we click this little button here. And this is always going to be on this in the same area here. It's going to be this little arrow that opens it up, and we can always see what we chose. Okay. So let's go back to town. I don't want to use a scroll, a potion, or a portal scroll, so let's exit the character screen. Go back this way. Alright, so we have this, and we have those two. So we're going to move the left-hand side down to the res fix because that's what we have. And this one we're going to go to level 44. So it's going to be these points up here that we're going to choose. So let's get Vanquisher first. Let's get this one first. You could go this way too if you want to, but I'm decided that I want to get these ones first. So let's do that. So we go up to where it is over here. We're going to go up, right, and then get these here. Right? Oh, we get the ones, excuse me, on the right. So we get this one, and then these ones here for damage over time multiplier, and then that one. So we hit apply points.
Yes.
Let's sell some items here to get these out of our inventory. Oh, Sacred Life Flask. That's better than what we've got. Let's get rid of that, because I don't need that one. So,
Good luck.
okay. We've got all of our currency here. We have a Life Flask. Let's upgrade this Life Flask using a Orb of Transmutation. And it's got one suffix, and let's update it with an Orb of Augmentation. We got one modifier there. Cool. One more modifier there. Hinder and Maim, we replaced the same one, but just better. 1,000 life, 1,000 life over 3.5 got turned into 1572. So that's pretty nice. And we have the Spirit, and let's go up here, talk to these guys up here. They have exclamation points, so we talk to them. We go down this way to Nico, and we click the gate here in order to go into the mines level 1. Okay. So we're going a little backwards, and that's okay. I forgot to record this section, so we're going to head back through here and sort of explain what we're looking for. So we're looking for Desherate's Spirit. And I'm not sure if it's in this area or the next area, but we're going to search the area just to make sure. Alright, so we got a shrine. Let's see what the shrine does. See, it has knockback, increased damage, and stun duration. Okay, cool. So more knockback, more damage, and increased stun duration, which is great. Jump, jump, jump. Get this crafting recipe here. Pike rivet. Excellent. Get the ruby ring. Paying attention to our mana when it runs out. And we have a stone golem, which gives us life regeneration. Huh, nice. We got this yellow area. And this cutthroat grip. Alright, well, it didn't do very much. That's alright. Let's identify this. Let's see. Summon skeletons. Contained items have 9% quality. Contained items have an additional socket and revives nearby dead monsters with onslaught. And we can see, if we hold Alt, we can see the different modifiers it could have gotten, or the modifiers if there's any ranges. Like contained items could have had a 20%. So it's 120%. So we got about a little bit over halfway. Let's open it up. Attack these enemies here. Remember, the chains on the enemies will let you know which ones are chained to the strongbox. Let's go back and pick up that regal orb, as well as a scroll of wisdom. Okay. So wait a minute. We're looking for Lacerate Spirit, and I'm not sure if it's going to be in the mines level 1 or level 2. So let's search through here. Try to find it. Looks like it's there. Maybe it's down here. No. Doesn't look like it's down here. Okay, well. It looks like we've explored quite a lot of the area, but let's keep going and see if it's anywhere further in here. Huh, that's a dead end. Okay. What about over here? Using my leap slam to traverse myself. Okay, well, as you can see, I have the tab overlay open, and I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard to move this. And it doesn't look like we have it anywhere here. We're looking for a waypoint as well. Let's push tab again. Let's go to the mines level 2 and try to find Lacerate Spirit. Oh, let's use the identity on that. That gives us attack speed, cold damage, evasion rating, maximum life, and maximum mana. Holding control, we can see what we currently have equipped. I don't think we need fire resistance. I think we need lightning resistance, right? So push Z for zebra. Okay, yeah, so we don't need fire. We don't need cold. We still need more lightning resistance. So I'm not going to use the ruby ring, even though it has life on it, because I need more lightning resistance, and that's not going to be very helpful if I am working towards lightning resistance. So we're at the mines level 2. We're going to look for Deserate's Spirit. Pop goes the weasel. Ooh, a Jeweler's Orb. Alright, we leveled up. Nice. So let's put our skill point in. I think we're going for this one. Right? Oh, we didn't get that before. We skipped it. So you see here, we were supposed to get this one, and we ended up going north there instead. So let's manage our mistakes and grab that one so that we have more resistance available. Wisdom scroll. All right. Keep moving through here. Trying to look for Deserate's Spirit. Hammerstorm. I think Deserate's Spirit should be somewhere nearby. Alright, Orb of Fusing. Oh, I don't know what it does, but I know it's in gold color because gold color is currency items. So we'll use that. We'll pick it up. Level up our faster attacks here. Okay, and there's nothing there. Now remember, I did do this out of turn, and I unfortunately was unable to record it at the time, so it could have been there, but we'll keep exploring. Hopefully we find Deserate's Spirit. If you've already found him, that's wonderful. You'll just go to the next area, try to find the waypoint here. Alright, so we found Deserate's Spirit. We're going into the Crystal Veins. We're going into the Crystal Veins. Nice. Alright, let's level up Lacerate. And then we're going to find the waypoint in Crystal Veins. So we've done the Trial of Ascendancy. We've done the first Trial of Ascendancy. And we have found Daresso's Spirit, or Deserate's Spirit. Released him. We have a quest to turn it in. Sorry about that. Progressing through here. Alright, another hideout. Cool. Excavated hideout. If you didn't find the hideout in the sewers, this is another hideout you can go into. Remember, you have to kill all the enemies. Alright, well. Says minions fire explode on death. Well, okay, let's not go in those. And it looks like that's all the enemies that there are. Cool. Oh, one more here. All right. Hideout unlocked. Excellent. So that'll tell us when the hideout is unlocked and when it's able to be used. All right. So we just got our hideout unlocked here. Another hideout. There's going to be multiple locations for hideouts. So do be aware that if you want a specific layout, if you want to have it look a certain way, you can get multiple hideouts, but it's not required. All right, nice. We have our waypoint. That's what we wanted. So this is where we, beforehand, this is where we left to go do, we would turn in, go to Highgate, go talk to Tasuni, get our items there, talk to these guys up here, and get our stone golem, which is right here. One stone golem from Oyun. And now we are finished with our ascendancy. And let's sell some items. Sell that, sell that. Okay, and then hit accept.
I'm watching you.
All right. Now we're going to go to the Crystal Veins and continue our progression. Now we have two different portals to enter. We have Kaom's Dream and Daresso's Dream. It doesn't matter which one you enter, but you will need to enter both of them in order to progress to the next area. So let's go to Kaom's Dream first.
I once heard Akadori mention their Island of the Dead. Perhaps this is it.
And we're just going to run through here. We're basically trying to get to the end boss so we can kill him and get an item and then go into Daresso's Dream and get an item and kill him. So it's not necessary to kill any of these enemies. You can just run past them if you want to, like what I'm doing. Or you can sit and fight them if you'd like to. It's completely up to you. Don't feel like you have to skip. It's not mandatory by any means. Gonna keep on going through here. Looks like this is where we have to go. Yeah, cool. We got staircases. It's good. Weathered carvings. We have a strong box. Let's just keep going. I don't want to hang out here any longer than I have to because I'm not moving forward anymore. All right. And we're going to go through here. Woo! These little totems seem to explode and kill the larger totems. That's kind of cool. Nice. Popping them like popcorn. Because of our ascendancy now. Now we're a bleed gladiator. Whoa, lots of fire enemies, but that made quick work of them, just bleeding them. Oh, shoot. Dead end. Another dead end. Darn it. Alright. Oh, cool. There's the door right there. Kaom's Stronghold. Oh, man. Okay, cool. At least we got a waypoint, so that's great. Now we can progress through here. Remember, these loot goblins, it's a worse loot goblin. This guy's got Mutilator's Grip. I don't know what that is, but man, this guy's attacking fast. So let's utilize our bleeding. Let's bleed him and then run away from him so that he takes more damage. And there we go. He died. Simple as that. All these enemies here. Don't have to worry about getting them. We're just worrying about getting to the next area. And if you remember, when we were in Act 1, we were using dash to go up and down ledges. Well, something like this is a little bit too far of a jump. And we can't jump up there, as you can see. So we need a little bit more space in between us in order to utilize that little trick to jump up another ledge or jump up another level. Let's just keep moving through here, try to find the boss that we're trying to fight. Alright. Usually if I have to go up and around, that's a good sign. Means I'm getting closer. And we're on top of here. Jumping over the enemies. Doesn't matter. Not really necessary. Okay, cool. We're making progress. Excellent. Caldera of the King. This looks like it'll be the area. Awesome. So we have the boss here. Let's watch out for him. He does hit us with slams. But we're just going to avoid him this way. Like this. If he does hit us, it's not the end of the world. And if we die, we can just come on in and restart it. But this bleed really makes quick work of the minions that we have here. And if he's bleeding, we can see his health draining here. If he's bleeding and we move and he follows us, he takes more damage. Quite a lot of stuff happening, but it's okay. Keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that's moving and attacking, moving and attacking. And we got the Eye of Fury, which is our latest quest objective. So now what we'll do is, since we have the waypoint, and I don't want to use this portal scroll, we'll exit character screen, double click on our character, and go back to the crystal veins. Cool. And now we're going to go into Daresso's dream. Daresso's dream is essentially, think of it like Gladiator. There's going to be an arena with people, and they'll cheer. And it can get a little bit confusing, but There are a couple of sort of pseudo waypoints to let you know that you're on the right path. All right, so let's choose this passive. Since we already got that one and we got that one, we're going to jump here. And move through. Steel Jaw. Aventail Helmet, huh. Alright, cool. So we're at the max stacks of Wisdom Scrolls, and we have another stack of Wisdom Scrolls here. So we probably don't need to pick up too many more Wisdom Scrolls because we have a capped stack already. Maybe we just need to find more items. Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day, Ella Harper. We're just going through Path of Exile. We're doing a walkthrough. This is Act 4 that we're in right now. And we're just talking about all the basics of Path of Exile. We're discussing some of the nuanced subjects of it. We're trying to make it so it's not confusing for people to play. So if you find yourself in that category where you think it's too complicated or it's a little overwhelming, I hope you stick around and watch us progress through here, and hopefully you learn a thing or two about the game. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Open this chest. Detonates nearby corpses. Oh, geez, that could have been really bad. Nice. That bleed really gets rid of them real quick. All right, bark hole. All right, so bark hole lets us know that that unique guy we just killed, that he will let us know that we're on our way to the next area. So finding bark hole is a great thing. He's a pseudo waypoint. All right, we go this way. Some scrolls. Probably don't need to pick up the wisdom scrolls. I have a couple already, but, you know, it's okay. I like having a lot of wisdom scrolls just in case. So we'll go into the Grand Arena. And we're going to try to find Daresso is the guy we're trying to find here. And remember, you don't need to worry about any of those enemies in the middle there. We can totally skip them if needed. Let's get this shrine to chill enemies nearby. All right. gonna move through here, open this strong box, and level up. Wonderful. We didn't get anything, but that's okay. Let's level up, and we're going down here, and then we're going to the right to get those items there, or those skills there. So not every location has a door to it. As you can see, this one only has one door, the door that we came out from. So it can get a little confusing trying to remember where you're at, but you essentially want to go to the areas that have those doors. You're going to want to go through those doors and then try to find the next objective. Moving through and attacking with our Lacerate. Alright, leveling up chance to bleed. We go in this passageway here. Cool. Into the next area. We don't have any enemies there. Or any entrances there. So let's keep going through this way. Now remember, you don't have to kill every single enemy that is on your screen. It's just a recommendation. If you want to, you can just progress through here and go into the next passageway. Alright, last arena here. Cool. So these three unique enemies will tell us, this is another pseudo waypoint. This will give us the idea that we're on the right track. We've just killed those three guys there, and that'll give us a good indication as to where we are in our journey. And as you can see, in the next couple of rooms, we'll be towards the end boss. Ring of Blades is different than Arena. So we're going to fight Daresso. Now, something with Daresso to understand is he will... it won't hit too hard, but he will do this. And if you attack him when he's like this, he'll gain HP dependent on how much damage you did. So if you're a bow build or you're a spell build or something and he does that, just refrain from attacking him. And you won't have to regain a bunch of things. All right. All right, we got it. Eye of Desire. Very cool. And we got a leather belt. Let's ID that leather belt. Ooh. All right. So that got us more. Let's see. Hold left control. That got us more life, more fire resistance, and it gave us lightning resistance. And we need more lightning resistance. They gave us 6, so we'll be at 70 or 69 lightning resist, which is wonderful. That's what we want. More lightning resistance, the better. Okay. So now we've killed that guy there. We've already went into Kaom's and killed Kaom's and gotten the Eye of Fury, and we've gotten the Eye of Desire. So let's exit the character select screen. Go back into the game. And we are going to sell some items here. Whoops.
What can we do for you?
Sell this and sell that. Let's see if he has any items for us to purchase. Well, there's some skill gems here. That's good. Let's see. Nothing here.
Yes.
Let's see about Kira. If she has any good one-handed axes. Or maybe even a shield. Ooh. This shield's got maximum life. So let's use that. Awesome. And in order to make it better, we'll use a Orb of Transmutation. Upgrade a normal item to a magic item. So it gave us a 52% increased chance to block. And 9 strength. So let's replace that. We could probably sell that item as well to get it out of our inventory. And then let's go to the crystal veins. Speak to Lady Diala. And we blast this portal here. And we enter the belly of the beast. All right.
I'm inside it. The beast itself.
So we're going to keep going through. And we're trying to find the exit.
You die rather well.
Right. New enemies that we're fighting, so they're not the same enemies. That's okay. Got the Scroll of Wisdom that we probably don't need to pick up, but I'm a hoarder, and that's what I do. Keep progressing. Let's check our level with the current area. We're level 40. The area is level 38, so we're a little over leveled, which is okay. Let's see if we can move a little bit faster. We can be more in line with the levels. All right, nice. Belly of the Beast, level 2. And we're in the Bellies of the Beast, level 2. Monster level 39, and we're level 40. So I'd say now is probably a good time to start dealing damage to enemies. And we're going to jump through here. Keep progressing. Maybe I don't want to fight these guys, you know? Alright, let's keep going then. No fighting. Oh no, another dead end. Let's go down this way. See if he's down over here, the next part. It says to destroy the beast within. And we're in the belly of the beast, so it's going to be somewhere. Hopefully somewhere close by. And if not, then we'll just keep exploring. Cool. There's the orange door I can see on my mini-map. When I push tab to open, I can see it clearly there. Cool. The bowels of the beast. Wonderful. Oh, alright. Well, we've got a boss battle to kill Piety. And Piety, we're going to do the same thing as we've done with all the other bosses. Gonna run around, attacking with our bleed. Uh-oh. Whoa. Paying attention to that big beam. She chases us, so we can really manipulate this battleground and kill these guys here because they're spawning enemies. We don't want them to spawn more enemies, make the fight difficult. Uh-oh. Whoa. Uh-oh, here he goes again. Alright, not a big deal. We can handle that. Remember, paying attention to our health bar here and our mana bar, making sure that we're not running out of mana when we're attacking. Running around in a circle, attacking, excellent.
My beautiful champion. I knew I could rely on you.
Alright.
That's twice now. It was Malachai who reached...
Alrighty, so now she unlocked the next area. We're going to go to the next area, and we're going to go to the harvest. Okay. So let's get the waypoint here. And the only reason why I know there's a waypoint here is because if I mouse over this icon here, I can see the little icon next to the name, the harvest. And that lets me know that there's a waypoint in this location. Other areas such as this that don't have a blue circle in there, let me know that there's not a waypoint there. But here there is. So let's try to find this waypoint first. And then we'll go back and... Whoa. Lots of enemies. Attacking me really hard. He's got Spy's Grip. I don't even know what Spy's Grip is. Alright, nice. We got rid of that. Made short work of him. Spirit Shield. Hallowed Life Flask. Let's level up these gems. Okay, well, that's not a very good one because it removes 10% of life recovered from mana when used. Let's just keep going through here. Alright, nice, nice. There's the waypoint. That's what we wanted. So let's go back to town. We have 2 quests to turn in. King of Fury and King of Desire. Let's go to Diablo. Turn these in. And get a skill gem. Cool. Increased area, trauma. So we're looking at the supportable skills right here. As you can see over there on the right, we're looking for ones with a check mark. We want a check mark, not an X. Okay, well this works with Summon Stone Golem, but that doesn't matter. Leap Slam, that doesn't matter. Alright, well, looks like Multi-Strike is the only one that actually does work. Oh, increased area of effect. That works for all of them. Let's double check and see if any of these rewards are ones that we need in our skills. So let's see, we're level 36. Let's go to skills. Go to 36. So we need Lacerate, chance to bleed, melee physical damage, cruelty. We need Leap Slam, faster attacks and shield charge. Frost Blink, vulnerability, clarity, steel skin, pride, and war banner. Well, I don't think any of these are the ones that we need, so let's just choose Multi-Strike, because why not?
Still, I live.
Okay. So let's walk through here. We're going to go back to the harvest. Going to go back to the harvest. And we're going to progress to the next area. Talk to Piety. And now we'll enter the next area, which is the Black Core. Let's see. You must kill all 3 of Malachai's guardians. So it says this right here. You must kill all 3 of Malachai's guardians and deliver the organs to Piety to access the Black Core. Oh, okay. It looks like we can enter it through this way over here. So we're looking for Doedre, Maligaro, and Shavronne. Almost like mini bosses. Then maybe after this we will get our skills all set up, or at least get other available skills that we can use. Because there were a lot of skills that I just went over that we were missing. Woo! Shavronne, you're hitting me pretty hard there, lady. Do the same thing that we've been doing this entire time and running around in a circle and attacking when she is vulnerable. Ah, shoot, we're out of health potions. As you can see, we don't have any charges, so let's use our town portal scroll. Go back to town. We now have full charges, and we'll enter back in here. And we have 59 seconds of grace period. We can see that her health is low. We didn't need to worry about it. This will not hit us. And then we're going to keep going. All right, nice. We got Shavronne.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me, milady.
And just keep going through here. Trying to find the other two enemies. Open the strong box. Remember the chain underneath the enemies here will tell us which enemies are associated with the strong box. Awesome, and we leveled up. Cool. So let's level up now since we have time. And, okay, are we going to the left or are we going to the right? Let's see. So we're on level 36 because that's where the tree is. We're level 36 down here. And we're going... Okay, we're going to the right. So let's follow this one. Just go to the right there. And keep on going through here. So it looks like we've discovered that area there. So the other two should be off to this left-hand side. Chromatic orb, that's wonderful. Any kind of currency we get is going to be great for us. We're going to be able to use it later on. Like I mentioned, I don't recommend using currency for the first levels, first 50 levels, because you will most likely find something that'll be better than what you're using off the ground, and you will be sad that you use those currency items for that when it's not really needed. So we've got a shield and a club. We don't use a club. We use axes now. All right, Maligaro. doing this the same way. We killed all the other bosses. We are running around in a circle. We don't have to run around in a circle, although it does make it easier so we don't get hit from those. Oh, wow. This guy is tough. Oh, geez. All right, let's use a portal. Portal to get all of our potions back. We're at full potions amount, and let's go back into the harvest. And we can see his HP is the same. He gains his energy shield, but that's okay. We're bleeding him. Oh. Alright, and then we got his heart there too. Cool.
Take comfort, Maligaro.
Let's identify this.
Always worth more when he's dead.
So that's got more, this one here has more life, has more regeneration, doesn't have enough lightning resistance, and if we remove it, we'll be really lowered on our lightning resistance. So let's keep the item we have so that we can get the most lightning resistance, because we're supposed to have capped resistances. And we're staying alive pretty well, so we don't need to worry too much about our life at the current moment. We've got 1,500 life. All right, Doedre's Arena. Excellent. So for Doedre, there's these curses. And we'll explain what these curses are. So the green curse is going to be dealing less damage and have reduced accuracy. The purple curse will be... Oops. Purple curse will be time passes more slowly, so we move slower and we attack slower. And the red one will be increased physical damage, and attacks against you have a chance to inflict bleeding. Alright, well, let's not stand here because we get all three here, so that's not a good idea. Let's go into just the green one. Or just run this way. Avoiding her attacks. Like so. And simply just attacking like we normally would against somebody like Hillock or Maligaro or any of the other unique enemies we've come across. Alright. Killing Doedre. Uh-oh, let's use our portal to portal out. Safe and sound. We have our flasks recovered. Got 9 scrolls of portal, so we should be okay when it comes to that. Let's hop back in here. Alright, she's really low already, so let's just finish her off. There we go. Excellent. And we have a battle plate that's blue, green, and red. And blue, green, and red linked means that we'll get a chromatic orb when we sell it. So let's hold on to that. And just keep moving through here. We're going to go back to Piety because we have all the 3 organs. The lungs, the heart, and the entrails. Talk to Piety. Open the black core. And we're going to enter the next core. And this is Malachai. Malachai is the last boss in this act.
Let us bathe you in blood, duelist, so that this world might be bathed in glory.
Now, Exile!
And we're going to do exactly what we've been doing in the past. Running around in a circle, attacking him when he is vulnerable. And in this fight, he will utilize Piety. So we will need to go from attacking Malachai to attacking Piety. Not too difficult. And then going back to Malachai. Letting the bleed do a lot of the work for us. He did that wind up there. We can see the wind up. Piety is... We're killing Piety. Watching out for Malachai's attacks. Alright. So it looks like when we kill Piety, it starts the next area for us.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody hero. An honest death. The only redemption I was ever likely to get. You know, it's a question that's always haunted me. Whose will be the last face I see? I like the answer. Go, my pretty champion. I want that fine ass of yours to be the last thing I see.
Oh, well, far be it from me to deny a lady's final wish.
Alright, so we're going to enter the Black Heart and now do the final phase for Malachai.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Same as before. We're going to let the bleed do a lot of the work. We're just going to try to avoid enemies.
Nightmare is the true intel.
And he has these 3 different locations here. He's got the lungs, the heart, and the entrails. And we'll just attack the heart here to destroy it. We can continue the phase. Trying to get behind him. Maybe we'll throw down our banner. Letting our bleed do a lot of the work for us.
Accept the gift of immortality.
He's doing the heart of the beast here. We're just attacking the heart there. Watching out for all of these things that spawn. Watching the bleed, his health drain. Keeping an eye open for the areas that we have little safe zones. Alright, well, let's not hop in that. So let's move it backwards here. Leap forward. Do some more damage to the heart. Leap back. Leap forward. And then let's finish him off here. With all this stuff happening, it can be a little overwhelming, a little confusing, but it's alright. We have enough health potions, we have enough mana potions. Our health is totally fine. We're not dying by a lot of his attacks. Not getting hit by that one right there. That last attack he did was the most dangerous thing, so just try to get around him if you can. All right, and we got our second unique item. And a Jasper Axe.
It's a strange feeling when the fighting is done.
We want to get rid of this.
I've won.
We want the Jasper Axe. Let's go to Highgate and turn this in. And talk to Kira.
I'm watching you.
Talk
Be
to
careful.
Anything.
Petaris. Let's identify these. Identify that. So that doesn't have good. Let's see the Sage's Robe. That's alright too. This has got less physical damage on it. This new axe that we just picked up. And it doesn't have any increases to physical damage. So it's actually going to be worse. Even though that this one is level 40, this one's level 36. So yeah, it's a little bit worse. And we can't use this one because this is 104 intelligence needed on it. So we could possibly throw that in our stash, but I don't really want to. So let's just sell that, and we'll sell these items here. We'll sell these 2 items here. And we'll hit accept.
See ya.
All right. Alrighty. Let's see if they have anything to purchase here. That could be good. Doesn't look like it. I don't think they have anything on them that we will need for the build, although we're welcome to take a look and check. So we go to skills up here. Make sure that we're on the correct tab. We're looking for Lacerate, chance to bleed, melee physical damage, cruelty. Was cruelty in here? I don't know. Let's check. We can type it here. Nope, cruelty's not in there. Okay, and I don't think there was anything else. Faster attacks, leap slam charge, shield charge, frost blink, vulnerability, clarity, steel skin, pride, war banner. Okay. Let's see. Clarity, war. No. Okay, so it does look like anything that they have here for us.
What do you need now?
Take a look at some items here, see if he has any new updated stock. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. He's got lightning resistance. That's what we're looking for, is lightning resistance. Maybe a helmet with lightning resistance? Or boots with lightning resistance? That would be nice. Maybe gloves. That's the movement speed. That's pretty good. Doesn't look like any gloves add any resistances at all. Okay, so looks like we don't need anything from here. Alright, so we can progress into the new area. Let's talk to Tasuni. The exit to the ascent is now open, it says. Okay, so let's talk to Diala,
They all leave me.
Oyun,
Are with you.
and then go to the ascent. And we're going to keep running through here. Hopefully we'll be able to find our next location. And remember, we can jump up ledges like that with leap slam or with dash. Okay. Killing some enemies here. Not really worrying about the icons on the screen here. We're looking for the orange door. That's what we're looking for right now. So, let's just keep going through here. You can kill these rare enemies. They have a higher chance of dropping something good. But if they're too difficult, like they're taking too much damage and they're not dying, we can just keep moving. Not a big deal. Alright, and now we hit this lever. And we're on to the next act.